Good evening. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. And on behalf of the 20,000 people that work at Hearst, we want to offer our congratulations to tonight's recipients and salute the important work of the Printing Industries Alliance. I'm particularly pleased to make the introduction of this year's recipient of the Power of Communications Award for Publishing, given my company's belief and tangible commitment to the magazine business. We're firm believers in the future of print, and those aren't just words. It's demonstrated in part by our recent acquisition of Hachette and Lagadaire's global magazine businesses, and the introduction next week of our newest U.S. title, the HGTV magazine, created in partnership with Scripps Cable. We're adding to our investment in print brands precisely because we have colleagues in our company like Laura Reid. Laura, as many of you know, is the executive at Hearst responsible for all of our magazine publishing. And while there are many ways to describe Laura, production executive, wife and partner to her husband Andy, IDEA Alliance board member, mother of 2 beautiful little girls, mentor, coach, Prism luncheon chair, team builder, leader, board member of NYU's Graphic Communications Management and Technology program, friend, problem solver, brownie den mother, negotiator, troubleshooter, planner, and leader of the band. And those things, of course, speak to her commitment to family and to work and to professional development. But they fall short, I think, in conveying the impact that Laura has. She inspires the people that she touches with her work ethic. She empowers us with her inclusiveness, and she makes all who she touches feel valued. As a production executive, perhaps the consummate accolade is Laura always gets the job done, and done with remarkable creativity, a level of excellence and thoroughness, and what I appreciate, calm. I'm thrilled you've chosen to recognize Laura, as she truly does represent the very best of our industry. Laura, come on down.
Lots of lights up here. Thank you, John. I hugely appreciate you being here tonight, and thank you all for your participation in tonight's event. The difficult economy continues, and I'm sure many of you thought twice about coming up with the dough for tonight, so it's with an extremely high level of appreciation that I say thank you for coming, for buying tables and seats, and for supporting Printing Industry Alliance. My congratulations to Commissioner Kelly. It was an honor to meet him. I started out listening to him feeling very safe and then got pretty terrified, but it was an absolute pleasure to shake his hand. Congratulations too to Mike and Rita. We come from different slices of this industry, but my guess is that our struggles and our successes can feel very much the same. And congratulations to Kelly Erickson. I'm sure many of us will leave here tonight feeling like we need to be more like Kelly. So I want to spend my allotted 2 minutes up here talking about my dad. I think I was about 9 years old when I first started to get interested in publishing. My father had his master's degree in literature and made his living and supported my family as my brothers and I grew up as a technical writer and editor in the aerospace industry. I remember how on Saturday afternoons he would sometimes take out his manual typewriter. I can still remember the fancy case it came in and the smell of it, old typewriter ribbon. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? And I'm not talking IBM selective cartridge-like ribbon. I'm talking ribbon on a reel that could get all tangled up and would make your fingers inky. And it had a carriage return. It was the coolest. I begged him to let me type on it, to have my own fun with it. A scenario not that different from what goes on with my own kids today, hunting through my desk drawers, begging me now to play with my iPad or my Kindle. Anyway, on Saturday afternoons, my dad would often get out his typewriter and type letters, actual hard copy letters, to family and friends about whatever was happening with me, my mom, my 4 brothers. He'd share the drafts of his letters with me. Yes, he wrote drafts of his letters, and point out the grammar, the punctuation, the special layout he was considering with a photo here and a caption there. Yes, photos and captions included with his letters. He taught me words like typeface and galley and stet. Did I say how old I was? I was 9. So my dad's letters were my first foray into the world of print production. What I liked about this, of course, was that it was something my dad loved to do. I wanted to be like him. Now, another thing about my father was that he was very proud of his Irish heritage, and he was a devout Catholic. And I remember him taking me aside on more than one occasion, explaining to me about how important it was to have trusted mentors around you throughout your life and your career. But he didn't call them mentors. He called them rabbis. Make sure you have rabbis around you, he'd say. Trusted advisors who will tell you when you're on the right track and will also let you know when you're screwing up. I'm happy to say that many of my rabbis are here in this room tonight. Hearst is a company that believes in and is committed to print. For sure, we are investing heavily in digital. We have websites and neat mobile apps and iPad apps and all of these developments causing plenty of challenges for my production staff. And we're also buying magazine companies and launching new print titles. And if you enjoyed our recent Food Network magazine launch, wait until you see our imminent launch for HGTV lovers. HGTV lovers out there? Yes. And we remain big on innovation in print. You'll soon hear about the November issue of Popular Mechanics and a project involving a mix of digital and traditional print, a project that took plenty of publisher and vendor collaboration involving many people sitting in this room. Top secret for the moment, but you know who you are. I've always felt a very special kinship with my vendor partners, many of you in this room, or those who work at your companies, your press folks, your bindery operators, your customer service reps, your paper makers, your image retouchers, rabbis, all. It is collaboration with folks like this that I think I enjoy most about my job, working with the men and women on the floor in your facilities who know what they're doing and aren't afraid to try something new, something challenging, something a little risky. These are the people, this is the talent that will help us in keeping print vital and move us forward. A huge shout out to the folks from Hearst, tables 14 and 15. Together, we have accomplished so much. To Craig Ballack, Chuck Lodato, Scott Lorenz, Bill McGurl, Xavier McKay, Kathy Moroli, Karen Otto, Ken Pekka, to you and your staffs, I thank you for showing up every day and not being satisfied with the status quo. It's exhausting, I know, but most days pretty gratifying. We are making a difference. A special thank you too to Karen Wagner, thank you Karen, who on my team, who worked tirelessly on behalf of the Planning Committee to raise funds for tonight. And I thank you all. Enjoy your evening.